we have Anita Carpenter, our friend, here to tell us all about Bird Fest, which is coming up in Menominee Park here. So first of all, Anita, thank you so much for joining us.
Well,
and welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, we were just joking about how fast a year goes.
Yes.
We come in once a year, and it's flown by, and we've got another Bird Fest coming up.
Yes, we do.
So first of all, why don't you go ahead and tell us when and where Bird Fest will be taking place this
The
year?
Oshkosh Bird Fest, it'll be held on May 6th. It's a Saturday, the first Saturday in May.
Okay.
It'll be at Menominee Park in shelter number 1 area. That's by the train depot. And I'm out there at 6 in the morning with my big sit. So it's from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And it's a full day of fun. It starts very early in the morning for the big sit.
The big sit.
Tell us what exactly that is.
The big sit is a novel way of bird watching because you're restricted to a 17-foot diameter circle. And so you have to stay in that circle, but the birds don't have to be in that circle. But so you can count all the birds that you see flying over or you view from the circle. So
it's amazing.
And
how
it's
many
amazing.
birds you see.
We average about 50 species in 6 hours. I do it from 6 a.m. to 12 noon.
Okay.
And people are always surprised that we see that many species in Menominee Park. We've had people stop and say, well, I ride by my bicycle through here and I don't see anything. Well, come on down to the big sit and we can show you some things.
Definitely. It's amazing what you can see when you actually look.
Right. And most of the birds, the best time is probably the first 3 hours of the morning from 6 a.m. till 9.
Okay.
After
Most
that,
active.
things seem to slow up a little bit. So.
Wonderful. And I know on your Facebook page you had some photos of the list of all the birds. You're constantly keeping track.
Yes, we do.
It's a great opportunity, I think, even for people who are not very well versed in bird watching or birds at all, to learn a lot. And you realize how many species that we've got here in our backyard.
Right. We will have telescopes set up and binoculars. And it doesn't matter whether you're an experienced bird watcher or you're just a novice, come on down and we'll point things out to you and how you determine which species it is, and just enjoy the fun of bird watching. Right.
So we've got the big sit. In addition to that, there's a lot of other things going on at Bird Fest. So one of those things being presentations, a lot of learning opportunities, and some really cool hands-on experiences. Tell us about
we got Rebecca Weiss coming back again with her. She's a rehabilitator, wildlife rehabilitator, and she'll be bringing her birds of prey, and that's always a popular program. And I think she's doing 2 presentations, and we have a pretty good turnout for that. And then we have another gal coming in who's going to be talking about landscaping for birds.
Ooh.
Put the correct shrubs and trees and bird feeders and what you can do to increase the birds coming to your yard.
And you had referred to it as birdscaping.
Birdscaping,
I think that is so cool.
Right,
and it's also fascinating to know that the things that you can do at your own home to attract more birds to your environment.
Absolutely.
Which is wonderful.
Right.
In addition to that, native plant sales. So you can purchase some plants for your birdscaping.
Right. Wild Ones will be there with their native plant sales, so they'll be selling primarily prairie plants, but those they're always successful at their plant sale, and that's good for birds too.
Definitely. A lot of great things that you can go home with. Another really cool thing is wren house building.
Right. Last year we had an Eagle Scout project where we were building bluebird houses, and this year Habitat for Humanity is bringing some young people in, and we will be building wren houses.
So cool.
It'll probably be 1 per family, and there'll probably be a small fee to cover the cost of the wood and the nails and such.
Sure.
But last year we spent all the bluebird houses, so we hope for as successful with the wren houses.
And how much, it's so neat for people of all ages to have a bird house because you see, first of all, it's empty and you get to see them kind of moving in.
Right.
They're always there, and it's just kind of a really cool, fun thing.
And wren houses, they're house wrens all over the city. When they come back, all you have to do is just bicycle through town and you can hear all the wrens calling. So you have a pretty good chance of attracting
cool.
one if you have a wren house.
Yes. So we've already gone through a lot of things. There's even more. We've
Right.
got bird walks, which
We've
is
got
kind of
bird
similar
walks.
to the big sit, except moving around a little bit.
Right.
Okay.
We can. They might go along a Miller's Bay and see what's in the bay, or just walking. Oh, maybe around to the edge of the zoo, around the elk enclosure, those kind of things.
Sure.
And
Very fun.
yeah, that's
Even
that's
more
a-
opportunity to see
more
the birds that are
opportunity
right
to see
here
birds.
in our backyard. Bird banding demonstration.
Bird banding demonstration. Dick Nicolai, a retired DNR person, will be there with his bird banding equipment and mist nets, and we'll see what we can
That's so
lure
cool.
in.
Kind of see the
And
behind
you can
the
see
scenes.
the birds up close and personal.
Of what goes on for that.
Right.
Very cool. A lot of really fun things for kids.
Right.
Now, if you've got your family, it's great for all ages. So
Right.
what are some of the things that kids can look forward to and take advantage of?
Well, certainly the birds of prey demonstration. They
Oh,
always
yeah.
love that. But it's also the opening day of the zoo, and Mamuna Khan is over there with her group, and they have all sorts of bird-related activities going on in the zoo. So that's always popular too.
Of course, concessions. There's
There's
lots of
gotta
snacks
have
and
food.
things like that.
So
Definitely.
we have food. We got a 4-H group that comes in and provides the food.
Any
And
prizes or competitions,
we're having
things like that?
we're having a silent auction.
Ooh.
And this year, the DNR has actually donated 2 endangered resources license plates, and there'll be a drawing for those, one during the day, and then with the activities at night during gallery walk, there'll be another drawing for the second
Very cool.
endangered resources plate.
So really cool opportunities throughout the day.
Right.
You definitely got to get out there, take advantage of it, even if you don't show up right at 6 a.m.,
Right.
which I don't know if I would make it. I need a little coffee first, but come throughout the day. There's lots of great things going
Right.
on, and it doesn't end at 2 o'clock. The party continues into the evening for gallery walk. You mentioned that will be taking place that night.
Yeah, we have at Gallery Walk, the Masonic Center is our headquarters. They're very welcoming to us. And during there, we have the bird art from the local school kids. So that's on display, and that always brings in a good number of people. And then this year, there's also going to be a photography display under the dome. You get to go up the front steps
Very
of the
cool.
Oshkosh Public Library, and that's a local photography group, plus I think a state wildlife group will be bringing their wildlife photography there.
How fun.
At several of the stores downtown, there might be birds of prey. I don't know which stores yet,
They'll be hanging out around.
but they'll be hanging out and around. There's a trivia quiz again this year. I think there'll be prizes for that. So it's kind of the bird theme for Gallery Walk in May.
Definitely, and
yeah.
it's really a neat thing. You learn a lot about birds. You get to
Right.
enjoy the art that evening.
Right.
And leading up to Bird Fest, got to check out the Facebook page. We've got Facebook trivia going
We got
on.
Facebook trivia. I'm the quiz master, so I was the one that made all those made up all those diabolical questions. But there's a different question each day, and then the following day the answer is revealed. So if you haven't checked in with it, the first question was on April 1st, and there'll be one a day through until Bird Fest.
And some questions are easy.
Some questions
are
are
for
easy.
some very smart cookies out there.
Well, you can't make it too easy.
Exactly.
But everybody's got a smartphone now, so they can
Yeah.
just
There's no cheating allowed, though. No, got no looking it up.
right. But it's a learning experience. I just want
Exactly.
the people to realize what a fascinating world bird watching is.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And did I hear something about new this year, also downtown trivia, things going on in that?
Downtown trivia.
Yes.
We did that last year, and
okay.
and they said the questions were too difficult, so I tried again, and we made
Yeah.
simpler questions
Oh,
this year. I hope
good.
they are.
Yes.
So I don't want people to be intimidated
No.
and turned off by not by
Yes.
something like that.
Well, the trivia is always really fun.
Yeah.
It's a challenge, and it's fun to,
Right.
gets conversations going and a lot of great learning
Right,
opportunities.
right.
So once more, Anita, if you can just recap for us the date, time, location of this year's Bird Fest.
It's Oshkosh Bird Fest. Look for the purple and white signs around town. It's Saturday, May 6th at Menominee Park from 6 a.m. till 2 p.m. in the park.
Definitely. And then check out the Facebook page. You guys have a
Right.
website, oshkoshbirdfest.com.
Right.
And dress for the weather because it's going on rain or shine.
Dress for the weather, right.
Yes.
When the big sit is dependent on weather, but sometimes bird watching can be really good in bad weather.
This is very true.
So,
Well, great.
Yeah.
Well, Anita, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us all about it.
you're welcome. I hope everybody comes on down because it
Definitely.
really is it's a fun time.
Oh, we
so.
are looking forward to it.
Okay, Emily.
Oshkosh Today was supported in part by the Friends of OCM. And Aurora Healthcare, 855 Northwest Haven Drive. Set design provided by House of Flowers, 1920 Algoma Boulevard. Oshkosh Today.